Hello, this video I am recording today will serve as a video demonstration on how to use the application product filter and search bar, which is used to modify and manage the filters on a product that look like this. So going back into the Shopify admin, you see in the apps section down here, this is where we can actually find the product filter and search bar. So if I open this up, this is your product filter and search bar dashboard. So what we're going to be using is, and you can see there's like a view and it says a subscription plan free and store catalog and some information here. But what is really important here is going to be your filters right over here. So in the filters here, I mean, you can see here, there's some already with a check mark. So all the ones with a check mark are the filters that have been already added to the website. You may notice though, and if I go back to small appliances, right now we have department, brand, subcategory, and color. I mean, there's only one product in this department here. So maybe not the best example. However, it's important to note, you see here, there's the four filters. But over here, there's, I don't know the amount, but there's a lot more than 4. So because the filters are using tags and the tags are coming from the data that your Tailbase console is sending over to the Shopify store, and each item has tags such as, you know, the brand, the department's part of, the color, solution type, etc., etc. If there are no tags that are relevant to said product, so for example, in this product, there are no tags indicating Wi-Fi or counter depth or ice system. So these filters, even though they are set to the website, do not appear on the small appliances. If I were to open up refrigerators, though, the refrigerators you see has a lot more of the filters displaying. Ice system, water system, class width. So in addition to the filters you see here, you can modify the name of them. So let's just say I wanted department to instead, or brand to say vendor, something like that. So I can just change this and say vendor, close. And now if I refresh this, it now says vendor right here. Put that back to brand. In addition, you can also modify this brand filter so that, let's just say, right now it says show in all collections. Mind you, if there's no tags on said collection, it will not appear, but you can also do this manually. So let's just say you wanted to hide this on, let's just say you wanted to hide this from your commercial dryers. So you would select this, I click add. Now, if I were to go to your commercial dryers, the vendor or the brand is now hidden. If I remove this, show in all collections, and because the brand will appear on every single collection, that's when I would want to keep. But you see here, I remove that, and now the brand is here on commercial dryers. So as I mentioned, you can add brands add filters by clicking add new filter. Or you can modify even the order that they display. Let's just say you wanted brand to appear at the bottom. You would just click and drag. So now if I do this, now you see brand is right over here. So you can play around with these other elements up here. But really the two that we want to pay most attention to is the filters, of course, and then the settings as well, which might come in handy. And the settings you can really use to help you just modify the display. So you can have it drop down, left sidebar. Mind you, it does say that you might need to do some coding. So maybe that's not ideal. Slide out panel. So just for fun, if we were to look now at the slide out panel, how that looks. Oh, it looks like it actually doesn't work. So that's something to keep in mind. If I go horizontal, go back. There you go, horizontal up here. You could change the color. So here's the color and the color with it selected and the text color as well. So you could play around with some of these settings as well if you wanted to see what it looks like. But that's more or less the gist of it. So yeah, enjoy playing around with the filters. And if you have any questions, you can always direct those to the service team. Thank you.